Donald Trump in this next clip is going to double down on his racist attacks against Republican presidential candidate Nikki Haley. Now, Nikki was given the Indian birth name Nimarata. Now, she's never used it, but Donald Trump sees a little opening here to pander to his racist cult followers, the bottom of the barrel, to amp them up, to get them riled up against Nikki Haley by calling her Nimarata, an Indian name, because he finds that, as he says here, effective.
Now she says that you're using a nickname based on her given name, Nimarata. You called her Nimbra in a post the other day. Why do you do that?
Well, I do that with a lot of people, like Hutchinson. I mean, he was polling at 0 for about 1 year, and I called him, rather than Asa, I called him Ada Hutchinson, and it just felt good to me. And with her, it's just something that came. It's a little bit of a takeoff on her name, her name, wherever she may come from. But it's just.
What do you mean by that? What do you mean?
It's a little bit of a takeoff. I look at her name. I look at a lot of people. I do a lot of names for people, like Pocahontas. She said, my mother said I look like an Indian, so I started calling her Pocahontas. Some people say I'm very good at that, but I can't get into too many because many of those people that I named like that are Republicans, and we don't want to bring that up. But no, it's just it's a takeoff. I have fun with it. And sometimes, to tell you the truth, it's a very effective tool.
Now, if that was hard for you to watch, totally get it. This guy is the complete slime of the earth who has slime voting for him and putting him in power. Both of those two slime buckets, both Trump and the voters, they know how to rub each other, scratch each other's backs, right? And that's by, hey, man, I'm cool with the racism. You cool with the racism? You cool with the misogyny? You cool with all this? I'm cool. Bottom of the barrel, baby. Deplorables, baby. We're back. It feels like we're back in 2016. We had a guy, was it last night or the night before, we got thrown out of Donald Trump's speech and he was pushed and they're being violent again. Violent racism. Isn't America great in the 21st century? But it feels good to Donald. It feels good to me, I liked Pocahontas too. I don't care. Whether you're Indian, whether you're Native American, I don't care. I'll be racist either way. I mean, just what an utter piece of shit Donald Trump is. Got to call him out though, right? Got to stand in his way and got to push back against this. You would hope that maybe Ron DeSantis or Tim Scott, once they bowed out, they'd be like, you know what? I've had enough of this, and they would continue to push back on him. No. They're all a bunch of cowards. They're all weak. Now, I want to get back to what Donald Trump there said about it being an effective tool, because he's been name calling since he entered the world of politics. I mean, probably before, but never on this stage, right? Never on this scale. He won in 2016 by cheating with the Russians. He lost in the midterms in 2018. How did the name calling go for you, Donald? Was it effective then? Was it effective when you lost to Sleepy Joe? Was it effective when you tried to, get involved in the 2022 midterms and you essentially stopped the red wave from happening? I'm really curious, Don, when has it been effective for you? Because you've been losing quite a bit on the national stage. Say what you want to, right, about this bullshit Republican primary that you're in, the primary of voters who you just had the record lowest turnout in 24 years in Iowa for the caucus there. So, aside from you, winning Iowa and winning New Hampshire, when has this really been effective for you, Don? I can't really trying to figure that one out. So if you could help me, or if any of your, moronic slimeball supporters can help me on, I don't know, when was the last time Donald Trump actually won something on the national stage? I think he should probably change strategies, but he can't, right? This guy is a racist, tried and true, right? He's always going to be a racist. He's always going to be the piece of shit that Donald Trump is. But man, the strategy ain't working, Don. It ain't effective.